Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, sharing and commenting. Today we are making a steak. As you know, we have a Valentine coming up and it can also be a dinner for a date night. So with that, I am gonna be using a steak right here, and I have broccolis on the side and I have mashed potatoes on the side. And with that, we're gonna need butter for our mashed potatoes and chives for garnishing, and of course we need salt for our food so that we can make our food tasty, and also we need the spice for the seasoning for the steak. Let's go ahead and start it. So I am gonna start with seasoning my steak as we get the other stuff ready. So with that, I am gonna be using authentic all-purpose Greek seasoning, which is this one here. And also you can use the Longhorn Steakhouse grill seasoning. You can use either of these, but I do prefer the authentic all-purpose Greek seasoning. And so we're gonna season these as we get ready the other thing so that it can be getting all the goodness on the seasoning. Our meat is clean and ready to be cooked, so we're gonna rub our seasoning like so, and then we're gonna turn it and we're gonna put all the seasoning there, and we're gonna rub our seasoning. So we're gonna leave our steak right there to be holding up the seasoning, and then we're gonna be putting the other stuff on the stove. So let's head to the stove and start our cooking. So guys, on this stove here I have my mashed potato. I had already peeled them earlier and cooked them because I wanted to make the process easier or like quicker. And so I am gonna add in salt to my potatoes there, which I am gonna be mashing. And I am gonna put my broccoli, which are also clean. I have cleaned my hands from touching or rubbing the meat. So I am gonna put my broccolis there to be steaming. And with that, I am gonna add a little salt. Make sure we are just steaming our broccoli, so the water should be very little on the pot. So make sure to do so that the salt can spread evenly. And so we're gonna cover them there and steam them. So right here I have my broccoli cooking, and right here I am gonna mash these potatoes with this potato masher. And with that also here I am gonna turn on the stove on low. I'm gonna leave it on low so that our pan can be heating up for our steak. And so without wasting time, let's mash these potatoes, and I'm gonna add in more butter right there. They were already cooked, so it's easy. It only took like 10 minutes because they were all sliced into small cubes, so they cooked easily. So we want to get some creamy mashed potatoes. I'm gonna add milk here. As you can see, they are already done. So this is a good dinner to take on Valentine dinner, or even a date dinner whereby you don't want to go outside and eat outside. You can just do this and cook for your family. I'm gonna take a spatula and do the final mixing. So we want our mashed potatoes to be creamy, so I'm gonna add in some milk, and I'm gonna add in more butter. We need to be generous with that butter, so I'm gonna add 2 more slices of butter. so that we can have some creamy mashed potatoes. Yeah, so I'm gonna add in more milk because we don't want it to be, we want it creamy. So we're gonna add until we have a creamy consistency. So I'm using my spatula here because it's easy. So depending on how much mashed potatoes you're making, just make sure to add the milk to the consistency that you want. So our mashed potatoes looks good here, and we're gonna leave it right there on the stove as we make our steak. Our meal is gonna take just but a few minutes to cook. When I say few, it is few minutes. So we're gonna add a little butter there just to help our meat start, and we're gonna put our steak on top of that. We're gonna add more seasoning. And we're gonna leave it there to sear. I added more butter, and our steak have not produced its own juices, and we don't want it to stick. It's looking good. It smells so good right here. It smells like we are in Longhorn or in a steak factory. Our steak is already ready. It took only about 3 minutes to cook, and it's ready to serve. So everything is ready. Our broccolis are ready, our mashed potatoes are ready right here. So let's head to the table or to the counter and serve our food. So guys, there you have it. We have our dinner plate already. It's a good meal that you can have for a date night or even for a Valentine dinner if you're not going out. So you can serve it with mashed potato, you can serve it with baked potato, or even with fries. That would be your choice, but we're gonna serve it here with mashed potatoes and a side of broccolis, and of course we're gonna have some juice here. But if you take a wine or any other beverage, you are welcome to do so. And until next time, it's a bye bye. God bless you.